fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Manny Pacquiao. I was looking at an article, and I want you guys to check this out, and it was very interesting. And it says Manny Pacquiao could get old overnight in his next fight. It states that some boxers take so much damage early in their career that their boxing career at the highest level is cut short. I've seen boxers who took so much damage in their 20s and had to retire before the age of 30. Manny Pacquiao's legendary trainer, Freddie Roach, was one of those boxers who took too much damage. Roach was the type of fighter who would take a lot of punches just to deliver one punch. I used to beat shit out of Freddie Roach. That's Roger Mayweather. R.I.P. guys. But anyway, he currently deals with Parkinson's disease, which causes him to tremble constantly, and believes the punishment he took in the ring could have caused it. You know, there are links to that. Look at Muhammad Ali with the same disease. You know, there are people that haven't been boxers though that have it though. So Pacquiao is a fighter who was much more explosive than Roach and relied on his speed and agility to win fights. His offense is his defense. As Pacquiao got older, he started taking more and more punishment in the ring because he couldn't move out of the way as fast, and his reflexes were slightly diminishing. Prime Pacquiao would get in and get out before you could unleash a punch. He would throw a combo on you to prevent you from even trying to retaliate. The version of Pacquiao that would ambush you and explode on you with a flurry of hard punches is long gone. The Pacquiao today is still has enough speed and power to keep fighters honest, but his stamina and reflexes are the main issue. He has become more of a calculated boxer who chooses the moments when to explode and conserve his energy. Now, this is from Now Boxing, okay? Now, I want to counterpunch this because it was very interesting. And I got to say, I have to admit, the title of this article was absolutely spot on, okay? The title now. Because I've been saying that about Manny Pacquiao since 2017, okay? I've been saying that Manny Pacquiao is diminishing. He's still good. His B game or his C plus game is better than a lot of people's A game, still to this day. But going back to the title, how many of these fights can Manny Pacquiao do without losing it one day? Now, don't get me wrong. It was an absolute blessing to see Manny Pacquiao do what he did in the ring. 8-division world champion, first of his kind. He's beat every PBC fighter that they put in the ring with, and all these guys were younger than he. Okay? And the thing is, Manny Pacquiao to me, because I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan, but I'm a realist too. And I've been saying this, if you guys been listening or watching my channel since 2017 and 16, I've been saying Manny Pacquiao should retire. He should not be fighting. And I said that. And if the Jeff Horn fight, to me, confirmed it. Because the Pacquiao of old would have got Jeff Horn out of there in that 10th round. He hurt Jeff Horn. But he didn't do that. He didn't have the stamina. He just didn't have it. He tried. Okay? Excuse me. He tried to get Jeff Horn out of there, but he couldn't do it. And that should let you know, if your A game is long gone and you're getting hit more, and and that's another thing. If you're getting hit more now because your reflexes are diminishing, I think it's important to pray for discernment and wisdom being a fighter. A lot of fighters, hang their pride on their sleeve, and that's their downfall, a lot of them. That's why a lot of people are punch drunk, and it's the saddest thing to me, because this is the sport that I love so much. The sport that I love that I hate so much, right? I love it, then I hate it. And this is one of the reasons that I could hate it. If something happens to Manny Pacquiao in the ring because he didn't hang it up, I would be very, very disappointed and sad. You know what I mean? Any boxer that falls in the ring and dies, for other people's entertainment. It's sad. And I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao in that type of situation. But I will disagree with this article with this. He said Manny Pacquiao can't throw flurries no more. Yes, he can. And actually, that's what keeps those young guys off of him, because he berates them with punches. He just doesn't do it as fast anymore. That's maybe what this author wanted to say or should have said. That's how I would have said it. He's, again, his B game, B minus, C plus game is better than a lot of these guys' A game. Okay, and that's a whole nother video. And I was talking about, the eras of fighters before these guys, these welterweights in that era. But that is a reality, and sooner or later, Father Time will catch up with us people. Okay, Manny Pacquiao is no exception. Again, it's a blessing to still see what he can do, and he can still hang with these guys, even though he slipped a step or two, and he can still beat them. But how many times he's going to beat somebody? What about somebody like Errol Spence, somebody that has a good chin? Sure, he hasn't fought since the wreck, but still, he's a tough cookie, a tough customer. A young, hungry customer. You don't call out a fighter if you ain't hungry. You want a piece of that particular fighter, and you believe you can beat that fighter. That's why Errol Spence wants Manny Pacquiao, because Manny Pacquiao then, simultaneously, if he beats him, he'll pass the torch to Errol Spence. And Errol Spence is looking for that because, that's Al Heyman's strategy, okay? But no, it will be a time, eventually, unless, I hope, that Manny Pacquiao says, you know what, I've done enough. But what does he say? My passion is boxing. I love it. I love the fight. I feel new. I feel like a new person. I don't feel 40. And Keith Thurman was getting in that ass later on that fight. Pacquiao won, but it was a split decision, people. I think that knockdown, got him where he needed to be in that fight. But there will be a time, people, that Manny Pacquiao will start to look like Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, Julio Cesar Chavez, Oscar De La Hoya, which he retired. Countless other fighters that no longer have it no more. Okay? So we have to be realistic about Manny Pacquiao. Sure, he's doing all these things, and I think what's important is we should appreciate the things that he's done in the sport to these young guys. Okay? But I've always been, and I'm not even against him retiring. I would love for him to retire. Okay? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Manny Pacquiao. Should he be fighting still? Could he get old overnight? You guys let me know. Leave your comments below. Please subscribe. You guys been Counterpunch. Peace.